Talk about a welt pocket and automatically our mind rushes to a jacket, and today we are going to be making a welt pocket. So I'm going to be showing us the step-by-step process of making a welt pocket, either for your jacket or your regular dress. Please, if this video is the one you're interested in, please sit right back, relax and enjoy watching. Do not forget to give this video a like, a thumbs up, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section below. So without further ado guys, let's dive right into the tutorial. The first thing to do is to mark out the length of the welt pocket depending on where you want it to be. So for this one, I want it around the half waist length, so I'm going to be using 19 inches. So I mark out the 19 inches and then I get the two sides of the jacket, I place it over each other like so, and then I fold and then iron out so that the mark of the length of the pocket will be reflected on both sides of the jacket. So I separate them, and as you can see, I have both lines, reflecting on both sides of the jacket. So I get one of them, and from the center fold I mark out about 5.5 to 6 inches, and from that point I mark the width of the pocket, which is about 5 inches. So this is what we have as the width of the pocket. So I get the jacket, I return it to the other side of that is the back side of the jacket, and as you can see I have this point, that is the width of the jacket of the pocket, reflecting on the back. So I get an interfacing and I place it like so. That is, it should cover the line that we just ironed out, and then I iron it on it. So I am going to be ironing back this line so that I can have my line visible while I work on the pocket. So at this point I open it up like so, and then I fold it vertically like this, just to give it a notch or an opening so that I'll be able to cut open the total width of the pocket. So I open up to this point that I marked here, and then I do the same thing to the other side. So as you can see, I have the width of the pocket, or the opening of the welt pocket, I have that open at this point now. So I have a total of 5 inches at this point. So I fold it over like so, and then from this point I just fold it and then I notch a little, just a little, give it a little notch at this point, and then I do the same thing at the other end as well, just a very little notch, not something much, and then I open up, and this is what it looks like. So this is what you should have after you've notched both sides of the pocket, after which I get a hold of another piece of fabric. I have it placed on fold, and the length for this is going to be 3 inches because this is for the flap, that's the flap pocket, a part of the pocket. And next I'm going to be measuring the width, the total of the width that I have on the main jacket. So whatever I have, I'm going to be adding an allowance of not less than 1 inch, and then I have that marked out on this piece of fabric. Okay, so the total of whatever you have there with the opening, that's the extra opening you did at the both sides, add an extra 1.1 to 1.5 inch on this one, and then you cut out. You are going to be putting an interfacing on it, and this is what it should look like. Okay, so you get that, and then you place it on the right side of your jacket like so, making sure that you have the excess on both sides. And then you get this other one is longer than the flap because this is the main pocket, and then for the fixing of the flap area, you are going to be stitching on your seam allowances that you added, say ½ inch on both sides. So once you have that stitched, you turn over and then give it a good press. Always endeavor to iron as you go. Please cut off the excess at both ends so that it's lying down very flat by the time you're done ironing. So this is what it should look like. So I get the main body and then I place it like so. This is the upper side of the pocket. You place it on it. This is the right side, by the way, and then you're going to be stitching from one end of the pocket to the other. So after stitching, this is what you should have. After stitching the flap area, you get the other part that is acting as the pocket, and then you stitch just like you did to the flap, that is at the lower part of the jacket. Note that the length for this particular one should be about 10 to 12 inches depending on how long you want the pocket itself to be. So after stitching, you get the other side and then you turn it to the back side of the jacket. But note that you're not going to be pulling everything. You leave about ½ an inch, you can see, and then you iron that out. This is like ½ an inch of the main pocket, and then you place the flap over it and also give it a good press. As you can see, our welt pocket is already taking shape, but at the back side it is still looking very unfinished. Okay, and still on ironing out every single part of it, you fold over this point like so to the point that you stitched, and then you give it a good press, and then at the other side as well to the point that you stitched as well, you give it a good press, and at the right side you continue ironing to make sure that everything is well inserted and well placed. So you fold back the flap and then you turn to the reverse side, you get the part of the pocket, and then you fold it up to this edge like so, and then you stitch at this point. So you're going to be stitching everything together, and after that you weave, and this is what it should look like. Okay, so after that you can see that we are almost done, and at this point you turn over to the right side of the pocket. You're going to be top stitching exactly on this stitching line. Okay, it's going to be almost invisible. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but just watch how I do that. You stitch exactly on the points you stitched. So as you can see, the stitching is almost invisible. By the time we iron now, you're not going to be seeing any stitch. So at this point you fold over this point back again, and then you're going to be stitching on this small tiny bit that we folded, that we notched. You can see I'm trying to push it in so that everything is neat. You see this point, that is exactly what I'm going to be stitching. So watch exactly what I mean by this. You can see just that small tiny bit is what you are going to be stitching down. Okay, so you have that stitch, and this is what it looks like. Can you see? I didn't stitch on the main cloth, just that tiny thing that, you know, popped out. And if you turn it open, you can see this is how flat it should lay. So you're going to be doing the same thing to the second side of it, just that tiny thing that you notched, you know, you stitch on that part, and afterwards you get the inner part of that's the pocket itself, and then you stitch both sides of the pocket so that you can have it weaved, and your welt pocket is almost ready. So I'm going to be weaving both sides of, you know, the stitching line of the pocket, and then at this point at the right side as well, I'm going to be top stitching on the flap area, that's the upper part of the flap of the welt pocket. And after stitching on that part, I guess this should be the last thing to do for this welt pocket. So again guys, our welt pocket is set and ready, looking all neat. Please, in stitching your welt pocket, make sure that you follow every single step so that it comes out looking very clean and very neat. So this is basically how you go about the making of your welt pocket. If you enjoyed watching this video, if this video was interesting and helpful to you, please hit the subscribe button, like, and then drop your thoughts in the comment section. Bye.